best way that I can kind of sell the Miss Marvel is that ever since Spider-Man came on the scene, everybody in the comics publishing business has been trying to make their own Spider-Man or recreate the magic of Spider-Man. And most of them have been complete and utter failures. I think one of the very few success stories in regards to like mimicking Spider-Man is Static from Milestone. I think that original Static Milestone book is legitimately one of, if not the only other teen-centric superhero comic that successfully like grabs the baton from Spider-Man and says, I got it. I am the new teen, superhero story icon. And unlike Peter Parker, Milestone Static actually does have a finale. And I think, Milestone. I think it's, my brain did a fart for a second. Because we were just talking about Miles Morales. But, the original Milestone, Virgil Hawkins Static Shock character, he does have a finale, which is something that Peter Parker will never have, which is why I think it's part of the reason why I would say that Virgil Hawkins is a fundamentally better character than Peter Parker. But I also feel like, in the same way that Static took the teen superhero baton from Spider-Man and like just ran with it, I feel like Kamala took that teen superhero baton from Static and just ran with it. And that whole G. Willow Wilson series, there are some dips and dives here and there, because just keeping it a buck, Kamala Khan got really popular in an era of Marvel Comics history when being really popular was more so a detriment than it was a help. So like Kamala got roped into like all these like really shitty events, and she had like character cameos from random other characters that really had no business being in her book. But if you can get past some of that, if you can get past all of that, the G. Willow Wilson series it's kind of the best Spider-Man comic that we've had since Static. It just is. Really well written, really well drawn. Just great stuff all around. And I highly recommend checking it. I almost said check it up. I highly recommend checking it. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna do that again, and I'm going to be more professional this time. I highly recommend checking it out. Producer wink and nod. There we go. I did it. I just sold a comic. Yeah. Marvel, hire me. I know what I'm doing. Charged up.